Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will be doing a tutorial on how I put this look together. It's not a tutorial because I'm not a makeup artist. It's just first impressions on this palette, on this eyeshadow palette. This is a mini controversy palette, so if you are interested in seeing how I put this look together, please keep on watching. And of course it's just going to be how I put this together. It's all first impressions. This is the first time I ever try this, so I'll just speed you right through that, and then at the very end I'll give you my thoughts on this. The first thing I want to say before beginning is that I'm sorry about my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I'm sorry that you have to look at these. They look horrible. This is the second time that I've done them today, and I don't know why they look so bad. I think the main reason they look this bad is because I haven't gotten them done in like a month, and so they're not growing out of control, but there's hairs, little hairs everywhere, and I don't want to pluck them because I don't want to mess them up. So this is what you have to look at for most of my videos, since I'm doing the mini controversy tutorial, try on, first impressions, whatever you want to call it. Most of this video is going to be fast forwarded, that way the video is not extremely long, so it's probably going to take me like an hour, but you guys should be able to see it in about 10 minutes hopefully. Let me just open it up so you guys can look at it. I've already swatched it, and I will include the swatches at some point of the video. They look very pretty, and they swatched very nicely. Obviously, like these two you can barely see on my skin, and that one, but the rest of them look pretty good. So this is the way it came. Well, it came in this little pink box. Obviously it's Jeffree Star. So it came in here, bubble wrapped, and there's a little picture, and there's this in the back. So this palette was $28, and I did purchase this over a month ago, and I'm just receiving it now. I just received it yesterday, and yesterday was the 17th, December 17th. So this is the outside. This is the outside packaging. Pop it open, and it looks like this. Looks really pretty. Nice packaging. The back. Sorry, you can see my ring light. As you can tell, I've already swatched it, so you can see that I've used it a little bit. There are 9 shades. There are 9 shades, but this one right here, Diet Root Beer, was in the Conspiracy palette. Don't know if you care, but just so you know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I shall figure it out. face is done. Now we're just gonna do the bottom lash line, the inner corner, and then I will let you know my final thoughts. Sorry for my lashes, they're kind of all over the place. I still need to work on how to apply lashes, but like this one's like falling off, so that's that. So I will grab this thing. Even though I didn't like it too much, I'm gonna give it another try to highlight my inner corner. My boyfriend's purse, this one right here. My final thoughts on the Mini Controversy palette. Let's look at it as we discuss. So there's a lot of fallout is a word whenever you're like grabbing the shades, but as you tap it on your eye, there's really no fallout on the eye. So I think if you wanted to do your eyeshadow as your whole face was done, then you could do that, because I didn't see it. I didn't have a lot of fallout. Maybe it's because I did it beforehand, but I usually, like if I do other palettes, I can see like little stuff falling off, and I didn't see that with this palette. I did not use Flat Earth at Root Beer and this Simulation, but I did use Cry on My Couch, My Boyfriend's Purse, Controversy, My Apology, Exposed, and Cancelled. My thoughts. My Boyfriend's Purse, I don't know, it's very powdery and it's not the best. This is how it looks. It's just super powdery and there's nothing really exciting about it, and I added that. You must have seen already, I added it all over because I thought it was just gonna give, you know, bring my eye to life, because usually I do that with like the Anastasia palettes. I'll grab one of the shimmers, shimmers, because they're not glitters, and I'll just tap it on top of a color and it just brings it to life. That does not do that. I think the only purpose that would serve is as an inner corner highlight, and it's not the greatest inner corner highlight. So Cry on My Couch, you can highlight your brow bone. For lighter people, you can use that as a transition shade. Nothing excited about that. Flat Earth, I didn't try that, but doesn't look very exciting. Controversy, I like my purples. I did like that color. Have purples in other palettes that I could use. It's not the greatest thing. Now the blending, it blends beautifully, like everything. I get Root Beer, I already have that shade in the Conspiracy palette, and I know other people said the same thing, like why did you have to add that same color? I know they were trying to make it like something that you can use as a transition shade, but I think they could have gone with something else. My Apology, that's a pretty color. I do need to use it on its own and see how it looks, but it's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. Exposed, it's just a very light lilac purple. Cancelled, it's a blue. And the Simulation, I didn't try that. It's this one right here. It looks very pretty. It kind of reminds me of the color from Storybooks Cosmetic, the one that I used on another tutorial. And so it's not, don't spend your money on this. Unless you're a die-hard fan, a stan, then go ahead and buy it. Either you get the conspiracy palette or you just don't get anything. Those are my thoughts on that. I didn't really like what I came up with on the eyes, and maybe that's why I'm like bitter about the palette, but I don't know, I just feel like those colors you can find in other palettes. Like you can get a ColourPop palette for a lot cheaper, like a bigger palette and with other shades, and I just don't think you need it. It's super hyped up. Don't get it. And that's the tea on that. I'll play with it a few more times and see if I change my mind, but I highly doubt it.
That's the tea on that. That's the tea on that.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, please give it a thumbs down. Please comment down below any other kinds of videos that you'd like to see, anything, any comments that you have on mine. If you disagree with what I just said, if you agree.
Please subscribe, 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 and
Thank you so much for being here.
Don't buy this palette.